that relaxed, you know. You're only doing your radio show. It's not like you're going to be seen. Hello, standards. Indicate, please. Thank you. What if, for example, if one day I was driving to work and I hadn't bothered to shower, my hair was unkempt, I was wearing, let's say, a pair of sweatpants, a hoodie, a pair of casual sneakers, and I got involved in an awful accident of some kind, let's say a tragic car crash, and as I was being cut from the wreckage, I was seen by the gawking masses looking like a rioter on O'Connell Street. It simply doesn't bear thinking about.
Right, I have here a typical letter from a constituent. I find it hard to decide which of your many innovative ideas are the most brilliant. That's a fair point. I find it hard to decide myself. It's one of the few things you could say I don't know for certain. Yes, midnight deportations, I suppose, will be high on the list. The creation of the Garda Reserve, that's just two of my favourites. Let's ask my driver. Driver, what do you think is the best idea I've ever come up with?
Like I gave a flying fart.
What?
I said I wouldn't know where to start, Minister.
There you are, you see, exactly my point. He's a very good driver, but he does tend to mumble. A lot of these special branch fellows have very poor elocution skills.
Go on.
Personally, I'm very proud of my Garda Reserve initiative. So proud, in fact, that I've decided never to travel anywhere without a cohort of these wonderful concerned citizens by my side. Well, as near to my side as they can get.
Look at these people. It's sad, really. I mean, presumably at one stage, they all lived a normal existence, able to carry out everyday tasks, able to converse without fidgeting. Now they're like a huddle of ravenous animals, feasting on their prey. Only sadly, in this case, their prey is themselves.
Mr. Page, I take your advice. I might try it.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, Marian.
Oh, hiya, Pat. Oh. It has to be said that it's absolutely freezing out here. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yes, well, the law is a harsh mistress, but she's there for our own good. I'd better be careful. I'm on the air in less than an hour. The daily grind. I envy you, you know, Marian.
Right.
And just doing the weekend show.
Right.
A little bit of relaxed chit-chat on Saturday and Sunday, then home for lunch.
Right.
Yum, yum.
Bye, Pat.
Here's another letter signed Law-Abiding Northsider. Mr. McDowell, I want to thank you personally for your extraordinary innovation in closing Mountjoy Jail and replacing it with an urgently needed shopping mall and luxury apartment complex close to the city centre. Well, there you are, you see. Of course, ill-informed critics on the hard left have accused me of lacking the human touch, but I'm a Ronseal politician. I do exactly what it says on the tin. That's a slogan from a popular TV advert. It's my way of relating to the youth, or da youth, as Ali Guy might say. I love Ali Guy, she's hilarious.
Oh, there you are, Pat.
That's Tom.
Hiya, June. They're all just can I get you coffee?
No, I'm fine.
The minister's confirmed, by the way. Tea, maybe?
Good, excellent.
That's right, yeah. He says he's really looking forward to talking about the Garda Reserves initiative. An unalloyed triumph, he said, yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, he won't be so happy when he hears my incisive questions about why he spent over 20 million euro above the going rate simply to get a site for his new prison.
Right, yeah, well...
Or how, as leader of the PDs, rather than being the people's watchdog, he seems to have become the Taoiseach's poodle. Yes, a good one there by me.
Follow me, Tom. Oh, golly, yes, I knew there was something else I meant to say to you. He said he won't answer any questions on that criminal justice bill he's trying to rush through.
Or about being the Taoiseach's poodle.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. He said he'd only answer questions about the Garda Reserve initiative. They are the terms of the interview, he said, unconditional.
Unconditional?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. yeah, exactly. He said, well, the exact quote was, as unconditional as the Nazi surrender in 1945, actually. Yeah, otherwise no interview.
But he can't do that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. So what'll I ring him and phone him and cancel? Will I, yeah, no, or yeah?
No, but I mean, this is outrageous. It's anti-democratic.
Look, stop the car, stop the car. Look at that thug, urinating in public view. This is a perfect opportunity for you to see my reserves in action. Go on, there he is. Arrest him. Go on, that's it. Get after him. The urinating pug.
I'm only going to the checks.
How dare he urinate in my constituency?
I'm out to have the loudest excuse. Is there not even
Relevance, authority and respect. That's it. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. He's cleaning up this town. Thank you.
But it's my duty to probe forensically. After all, the minister did climb a pole in Ranelagh to warn us all of the dangers of giving Fianna Fáil a solo run in government. Consider the following scenario, if you will. What if I had climbed a pole, and I flatter myself that I'm fit enough to climb a good deal higher than the minister, thank you. If, having climbed this very high pole, in order to emphasise to my loyal listeners that I am literally watching over things on their behalf as a public service broadcaster, if I then failed to ask the hard questions.
I don't know, Pat.
If I only asked the soft questions?
You'd be Ryan Tuberty.
The trivial, vacuous questions?
Derek Mooney?
What if, imagine, I didn't know the facts?
I couldn't imagine that, Pat. You know,
If I was no longer in a position to let people know what was the logical, sensible, most intelligent thing to do, what then? Who would people turn to?
Oh, telephone. Oh, it's on Taoiseach. Taoiseach is calling me. Hello, Taoiseach.
Hello, Michael. How was the phone?
I'm very well, Taoiseach, thank you.
Listen, a backbencher said to me this morning, he says to me, what does PD stand for?
As in Progressive Democrats.
PD stands for poor dopes, you see. No, says I, poodle dogs.
I'm afraid I don't quite see the humour, Taoiseach.
Oh, do you know? They're not quite see the humour in a poodle, McDowell. And what are you going to do about it? Leave the government?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
come on.
is
Right there,
the
you-
course
right
of
there,
action
you
that I would advise you to take in this instance, Taoiseach. Yes, thank you. Bye-bye now.
Go on, get a grip, you gobshite.
You needed some urgent advice.
Ah, Dermot, our resident gardening guru. What exciting plant life have you got to show us today?
Just 2 items this morning, Pat. Very exciting and somewhat secret too.
Ooh, secret, really?
Yes, these specimens have a somewhat suspicious, perhaps dangerous CV.
Well, I'm intrigued. I'm a keen gardener myself. I always love these little encounters with Dermot.
You know exactly what I mean, Pat, when I say papaver, somniferum, and some erythroxylum.
Yes.
I thought I'd take a chance and tease the listeners by announcing that I'd brought samples of same into the studio. Just to see if the switchboard lights up with protests, Pat. It'll be such a hoot to hear the listeners' reactions, Pat.
Yes, of course. I can't wait. Tom? I think there might be something wrong with poor Dermot. He's not on drugs, is he? Dermot? No, I don't think so. No. Would you check out what are papaver somniferum and erythroxylum? I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure I know, but just to confirm.
Right. And what do you think they are?
Sorry?
Well, just so that I can, check if you're right.
Well, I don't have time to go into it now. We've got a live radio show to get ready, remember?
All right, yeah. Oh, by the way, that was the minister on the phone. He's just arriving at the front gate.
Oh, right. Well, go meet him and find out about papaver...
Papaver somniferum and erythroxylum.
Yes, I was just testing to see that you remembered. Go. Live radio, click. These people.
Oh, hello there, Tom.
Hi, Marian.
It's absolutely freezing out there.
Is it?
Well, then, of
Is it?
course,
Yeah.
The Minister for Justice arrived.
Well, the minister's here already, is he? Oh, golly, yes, I better...
I didn't want to be caught outside having a fag in my mouth. And honestly, Tom, talk about feeling like a criminal.
Yeah, okay, see you, Marian, yeah, bye, yeah, see you, Marian, yeah.
Thank you, Monica. Good work. This interview may take some time. I have a lot of important things to say this morning. The people of Ireland deserve to hear all about the improvements I'm bringing to their lives.
Load of shite.
What?
So they might, Minister.
I really wish these people would learn to enunciate. Oh no, it's the Taoiseach again. Always needing to check some vital detail. Excuse me. Hello, Taoiseach.
Michael, but between ourselves, you wouldn't happen to have a lend of 5 5k.
I beg your pardon?
I'm doing a bit of business, in the UK. You with me?
What?
I'm only playing with you.
Taoiseach, I have to say, I find that neither humorous nor in good taste.
Will you lighten up, will you? Where are you?
I'm out in RTE about to do an interview with Pat Kenny.
Try not to fall asleep, will you? Listen, don't mention Manchester, even if he's talking about Manchester United,
Look,
It's
Taoiseach,
off limits, Jeremy.
it's A-OK.
Now, let's do the thing.
Oh, look, Taoiseach, do we have to go through this every single time?
Yes, we do. Say it.
I'm surrounded by...
Say it.
I love... I love being in coalition with you, Taoiseach. I have to go. Thank you. Yes, we're in constant, urgent communication.
Hello there. Tom, isn't it?
That's right, yes, sorry.
George Hamilton. Remember we spoke a wee while back?
Oh, right, yes, that's right, you do the football. Sorry, I'm not a great fan myself now.
We talked about doing a regular slot on that show of yours.
Oh, that's right. Now, the only thing is now, Michael Corkin does the sports thing every morning.
No, not sport at all. Wouldn't dream of treading on big mixed turf, not for a moment.
Right.
I was thinking of something very different. Maybe you caught my broadcast on Lyric during the World Cup.
I didn't actually.
What does Germany mean to you, I asked?
Right.
Brahms or Balak, Schumann or Schweinsteiger?
Oh, that's great, yes. Now, the only thing is, Pat really is the one that makes the decisions, you know.
But you have the ear of the great man. You are the power behind the throne, I suspect.
Oh, would you stop now? I wish, but, unfortunately...
Here's an idea.
Yeah.
Strange but true animal stories. I've been researching some amazing and hilarious tales from the animal kingdom.
Really?
I could narrate them over suitable classical themes.
Great, yes, absolutely, definitely. Yes, very good. Yeah, sorry, I have to go. There's the minister. Bye.
Right, we're on here soon. Where's Tom and the minister? Oh no, there's George. Dermot, if George is looking for me, tell him I can't be disturbed. Tell him I'm pre-recording something for the show, an interview with someone very important.
Certainly. Who shall I say? Taoiseach?
No, let's make it someone more important than that.
Mary Robinson?
Someone more important, I said.
Not Fintan O'Toole.
Perfect.
Are you, by any remote possibility, an emissary of a certain Mr. Tubridy?
No, excuse me.
But you are an employee of the national broadcaster.
Oh, yes, absolutely, yeah.
And therefore
Yes,
a colleague
yeah.
of the aforesaid Mr. Tubridy, at whose urgent request I, Kevin Myers, rose at an unconscionably early hour, deep in rural Kildare, where I now happily reside, to speak on live radio of my new book, which charts with devastating wit and honesty my not insignificant involvement in Irish and Northern Irish affairs since my student days.
Sorry, I'm lost now. You're a guest on the Tubridy show.
Almost correct. I have been waiting patiently to be summoned to the said Tubridy show, having endured a journey in a taxi impregnated with the noxious aroma of an old Soviet cigarette factory.
Right, yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah? What do you mean, yeah? You mean yes? Do you mean yes?
Absolutely, yeah, sure. Look, I'm sure somebody will be along in a minute to look after you.
Is it too much to ask that a guest of the national broadcaster be treated like a human being with all the grace and civility that should entail? That he not be treated like one of those free CDs enclosed in a Sunday tabloid to be listened to once and then tossed carelessly aside?
Yes, look, I'd love to stay and have a chat, but unfortunately I have to actually go and meet the minister, so...
Minister? What minister? Ah, that minister. Good morning, Minister McDowell.
Ah, hello, Kevin.
How's your maid that we should meet? I was intending to allude to you this morning, on the air, as one of the remarkably few shining stars of our mutual alma mater, UCD. I was going to recall how we used to cross swords on many a heated debate.
Which I won, of course.
I fear your recollection is faulty, Minister. However, let that pass.
No, you're wrong. I definitely won.
No, sorry. You lost, decisively.
Nonsense. I don't lose debates.
In that instance, you did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Hello there, Dermot.
Oh, hello, George.
Are you on Pat's show this morning?
Yes.
Pat's always begging me to come on, but I'm so busy. Lovely plants, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, I think my dear old granny used to grow those plants.
Oh, I doubt it, George.
You know, Dermot, I've suddenly had an inspired idea. With your horticultural flair and my acknowledged expertise in classical music, we could do an entire series on lyric exploring the influence of plants and trees on the work of the great composers. We could make quite a double act.
Sounds absolutely fascinating.
Mendelssohn was pretty green-fingered, I believe, and Shostakovich loved pottering about in his allotment in Stalingrad.
See you, George.
But you admit that I won then?
Minister, let us not argue about the past when there is so much now in which we can agree.
Yes. I did win, though, didn't I?
Sorry.
Allow me instead to sing the praises of your wise governance. There is so much to admire. Where should I begin?
How about low taxation for high earners?
Admirable.
Oh, admirable. Yeah.
Implacable opposition to terrorism at home and abroad?
Inspiring.
It was inspiring, actually, yes.
Midnight deportations?
Transcendent.
Oh,
I am envious of your zeal in dealing with asylum seekers.
My Garda reserves?
Visionary.
Getting rid of all that bail nonsense.
Bravo. Courage.
But I could go on.
Oh, please do.
Oh, God.
I grow tumescent with how right your right thinking is.
Sorry, Minister, sorry, we have to...
Right, just one more then. How about this? My proposal to introduce identity cards for the really foreigners.
Oh, identity cards. Oh, Minister.
Look, I know I'm chancing my arm putting you two on live radio this morning, but it's just a bit of gas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when we've got one of these, 2 of these, and when you two meet, you're going to get on very well indeed. You get on very well.
Right, this way, Minister, thanks very much. If you'd like to just take a seat there beside Dermot and his lovely plants.
Oh, here we are.
Actually, sorry, I've got to go and Google something for Pat. Thanks, Mister.
Sorry, you are the Minister for Justice.
Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. What are these plants called?
Oh, I really don't know.
Where are they from?
Well, certainly not from Colombia or Pakistan or anywhere like that. I got them from a man in a van. I don't know his name. Couldn't even give you a decent description.
Are you English speaking? Never mind. I'll ask our gardener. He's excellent. Latvian or Estonian or so. Anyway, in the bad old days of the Soviet dictatorship, he was forced to labour on a collective farm, sowing maize, 14 hours a day. Now he can garden to his heart's content on extensive private grounds, breathing in the pure, free air of Dublin 6.
Ah, there you are, Minister. All set? Obviously you understand I can't promise you an easy ride, so to speak, although I know how much you enjoy a good, keen intellectual contest.
Yes, I do, but I'm still willing to be interviewed on your programme.
Very, very brave role, yeah.
I jest.
Oh yes, very good. Yes, the verbal jousting has begun already. I'll hold my fire till we're on the air. How you doing, Pat? I got that information you were looking for. You know about the plants. What information? But you know about papaver somnifera and erythroxylum. Yes, those plants. I know all about them. But I thought you wanted me to... Yes, those plants are as familiar to me as the common dandelion. I grow them myself at home. No, you don't, Pat. Yes, I do. No, you don't, actually. Hello, I certainly do. Have done for years. I really think you should... Yes, when I'm off duty, gardening is my fix, my obsession. Dermot will tell you. Yes, but not opium and cocaine, Pat. What? You know, papaver somniferum, the opium plant, and erythroxylum, the coca plant. It's cocaine, Pat!
What's that? Opium? Cocaine? What have we here? Some sort of RTE drugs ring?
No, Minister, I know nothing about these plants. They're his.
You said you grow them. I distinctly heard you. Do not deny it. What's that? Open that door.
Well, it has to be said. And coarse.
I see what's going on here.
It's a left-wing media plot. You're trying to implicate me in some drug scandal. I, who have never even let the smell of pot darken my nostrils.
But, Minister, you were in college in the 70s. Surely you must have experimented.
I admit that on one occasion, some gatecrasher at a law society cheese and wine party blew his wretched, illegal smoke in my face. I accidentally inhaled a little. Friends told me that I wandered about the place for several hours with my tie undone. Oh my God, I've never actually admitted that to a single soul. I'm leaving before I'm implicated in this conspiracy. Reserves, arrest them all under Section 4 of the Drugs Offences Act.
But, Minister...
And that's the end of that.
We're just about to go on the air. The nation is waiting to hear my voice.
Do you even have a visa?
And a very good morning and welcome to the programme. We are here with you this morning under rather unusual circumstances. We were hoping to bring you a forensic, wide-ranging debate with the Minister for Justice live in the studio.
Open that door.
But unfortunately he is unable to be with us. Apparently vital matters of state have intervened.
Go.
However, the ever-reliable Dermot O'Neill is here with us to offer us some invaluable gardening tips for the next 2 hours.
But I really am most dreadfully sorry.
Sir, we are absolutely honoured to have live, all the way from China, Irish Times journalist Fintan O'Toole. Fintan, we understand that in your efforts to find the true China, that you travelled all the way to a wild peasant hinterland near the northwest border.
Yes.
How do you find life there?
China is remarkable, Pats.
I could have you arrested. Do you realise that? Do you realise I could have you arrested?
The colours, for starts.
You know, the colours are so vivid and the people are beautiful, so natural, sensual, untouched by the savage jungle morality of Western capitalism. I feel like I'm floating in a different space, you know? It's a whole other way of being. Oh, just thank you. Fantastic. China is, as the tiger used to say in the ad, just great.
Jeekers! Traffic is desperate. You'll never get to RT at this rate.
Oh yes, I will, Tom. My commitment to public service will not be dented by a little traffic jam.
It's only a quick one-on-one with Pat, you know.
Listen to me. You were warned not to do any live interviews for fear you'd cock it up as usual.
Oh my God, you'll never guess who just walked in the door, Pat.
Tom,
the perfect replacement.
Minister!
It's little old Gabo back with you for but a brief span to help out poor old Patrick in his little hour of need.
Freeze, Colin! And your lovely ladies.
Will you cop yourself on, will you? I mean, I'm the senior minister around here. One phone call from me and you're Galilee.
Oh, yeah.
You're attempting a witty linguistic conceit.
Yes, indeed, Fintan, yes, indeed.
Deliberately creating comic confusion between left as in the side of the road one normally travels on, and left as in class politics.
And how are you progressing? Are your legs as long as your sentences?
The State of Us, next Sunday at 9:40 on RTE1.